Hey, good morning and welcome to live trading with Grandpa Sees the Blinking. Oh boy, core CPI came out and it was nasty. Nasty means higher interest rates. Okay, so U.S. inflation tops estimates for the third month. Rate cuts will be less and fewer than expected. Tesla is interest sensitive because most people have to borrow to buy a car. Megapack and Robotaxi don't have this problem, in Grandpa's humble opinion. I would say high interest drives consumers towards Robotaxi for obvious reasons, possibly Optimus and Megapack. So, hey, don't take anything Grandpa says as financial advice. And if you would, like, share, and subscribe. So, core CPI came out higher than expected. Third month in a row. Uh, Tesla gapped down this morning all the way down to 172 so far. And, Grandpa's last live stream, I called out 171 to 181 for today, possibly. And we'll see how that works out. So far, Grandpa's got the bottom side of it pretty close. And I'm not excited to do anything too quick here. I think we're going to run just sideways all this rest of this week in the 170, 180 range, give or take a few bucks. So we're live here in the 5-minute chart. We had sell signal up here. We actually had the sell signal right here. That was your sell signal. This was a spoof, just an indecision candle to give us enough to give you a spoof after hours, or pre-market, I mean. And yeah, so right here is where you would have sold and took the ride down, like Grandpa. And that was at 8:15 a.m. And right here is actually when you get this green candle is where you would have got out. That was your get out signal, and but Grandpa's hung on here a little bit because I we're running sideways, and I wanted to wait for the open and see what happens here. It looks like we're getting a green arrow or a white arrow up, but it disappeared. I want to buy some more down at 171.50. I'm waiting for the dip. Will Grandpa get it? Who knows? I've already made a chunk today, and I'm happy about that. Let's see, what is the actual price currently? Oh boy, they're back up to 174 and having fun. But yeah, Robotaxi. That what the deal is there. They're going to unveil that on August 8th, and the Robotaxi will pick you up, take you anywhere, and you don't need to own a car, so you don't need the investment. You won't have to pay the interest. You just pay for a Robotaxi to come and get you and take you wherever you want to go. And if you live in the city, that's going to be what a lot of people are going to do. Um, so it's a huge deal. Uh, Megapack, obviously, uh, that's the fastest growing thing currently at Tesla, and with the highest margins. But Robotaxi will blow that out of the water, and then of course you have Optimus and Well, when optimists is mowing your lawn, you don't worry about inflation. You don't need to worry about interest because optimist is just he can trade your shares for you. Yeah, we have a reversal buy signal. Absolutely, all three indicators are saying buy currently, and Grandpa's still holding down below on the buying. I already made my money today, and if I don't get a really good deal, I ain't gonna do it. I don't, that's just Grandpa. But yeah, you should have already got in at about, where would you have got in? Let me show you where you would have got in if you were doing the reverse engulfing. Your buy signal would have been about here. You'd have got in about 173.50 reality. So, and it's still 173.75. That's with the candles and the hull. And we didn't get this arrow until, well, about 173.75 you would have got in if you waited for the arrow. So not too bad. So anyway, uh, it's just crazy. And when the arrow disappeared, Grandpa might be right. We could be getting a reversal. Oh, arrow appeared. Arrow disappeared. She's struggling here with that. Arrow disappeared. She's coming down. Gonna go down and fill Grandpa's. What it's gonna do probably. Probably gonna just go down and fill Grandpa. That's the way it is in Grandpa's world. So Grandpa's still under the weather. Yeah, three months in a row, and we were hoping for get some interest rate cuts here from Fed Powell prior to the election. Biden wants it, I know, because if inflation keeps skyrocketing and they don't cut interest rates, he ain't never going to get elected. He knows it, so he'll pressure all he can, but the way this is looking is not looking too good. Unless they come out with some good news. Yeah, the headlines on Bloomberg: stocks fall on hot U.S. inflation data. Oh, everything is down. The S&P, the Nasdaq, the Russell 2000, major hit, and of course Tesla. But you never know about Tesla. We might be at 180 before the end of the day with Tesla. She likes to go against the grain. That's what Tesla likes to do. So we're moving sideways here. For pre-market, this is pretty uneventful. She's just, usually you got crazy spikes up and down and all around. Let's look at the 2 minute just for a few seconds. Here's the 2 minute, and up, down. Yeah, 2 minutes telling us we're going down. Grandpa thought that when I was looking at that 5 minute. So I was going back in time and looking at, where is a good buying opportunity usually, or selling opportunity or buying. And more often than not with Tesla, I'd say probably 70% of the time, it's within the first hour, right around, well, anywhere from 7 a.m. Eastern Time to the open. You could get in, stick with it, and do very well. Like what time is it up here? At the top, 8:30. You got in at 8:30, an hour before the regular open. You're doing well, and I've gone back in time and looked, and more often than not, if you get on these candles and Grandpa's little system that's very easy to follow, you already made a chunk of money before the regular day even starts. Okay, that's enough of that. Okay, hey, think about eternity once in a while. These interest rates get any higher and they'll start jumping off of skyscrapers. That's happened before. Uh, See you later. Bye bye.